Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Friday, February 16th, 2024. Friday, February the 16th. You know what? I'm really getting tired of this, and they're going to need to end it. The complete mental breakdown or nervous breakdown of Ashley Abbott. Now she comes in the house and she's hearing voices. Oh, don't stop it. Oh. Ashley has been in this place before. She's already admitted she's having problems when she's talking to Tracy. She knows her mental history. Well, then, if you know your mental history, go get help. Period. Her family is completely letting her down in this situation. Take her to whatever the name of that facility is. Take her. Let her know. Look, just for a few days or a few weeks until you can get your mental issues in order, Ashley. That's it, period. Case closed. She needs it. This way, Tucker can't gaslight her in there. She can't be running over to him every other half hour, right? So she tells Jack, she says, Jack, I'm I'm just barely hanging on here. And he's like, what, Ash? No, I'm here to help. I'm not going to let you. No, Jack, if somebody tells you I'm barely hanging on, get help. The same with Nikki. See, Ashley's saying I'm barely hanging on. Nikki's saying I need help. And nobody's getting, oh my goodness, I'm done. I'm done talking about that, right? And then Victor talking to Victoria, talking about Jack. Victor is being a, what's that other word for donkey? Sometimes I would say Jack. Yeah, that's what Victor is being. Saying it's Jack Abbott, let your mother drink again. No, Jack does not live with Nikki. See, what Jack needed to do is tell him, Victor, let me tell you something. She's your wife. You're letting her drink. I hold you responsible. And Victor would say, how could I control that? Yeah, see, turn that shoe on the other foot, period. Sick of Victor with this. And actually, this whole storyline, this truly needs to be the end of it. They used it for November sweeps because they had nothing. Actually, they first used it for, was it May or something, when they first when they had Nikki kidnapped, for whatever rating sweep that was. Then they came back around, had Jordan get Claire out of the hospital for yet another one to grab some weight ratings. Now we're in February sweeps, and guess what they're doing again? I'm telling you, if you need the actress, and I don't know her name because she's not going to be on the show, whatever her name is, if you need her to get you ratings, Young and the Restless, create a part for her. Whole storyline around her, different from this one, because it's obvious everything is hanging on this actress to bring this soap opera through any kind of sweeps. And it's ridiculous. Out of all the stories that are boring as heck on The Young and the Restless, you can't have one to get you through any kind of rating sweep. I hate to be harsh, but I'm being harsh because I'm tired of it. And it's time for Tucker to leave too. Everything is Tucker. We got to watch for Tucker. Every script. Has there been an episode where Tucker's name has not been mentioned in this past year? Well, maybe when Trina was, when Spencer and Trina were in Greenland escaping Victor, Tucker's name wasn't mentioned. But you get what I'm saying. Everything is you write a script, pass the ball to Tucker. Somebody's going to say a line, pass the ball to Tucker. Tucker McCall, watch for Tucker. Tucker could be still coming after us, even though he never was. But you know what? He could be. Got to look out for Tucker. Tucker's no good. We don't want Tucker. I'm so sick of Tucker. Done with that too. So Billy talks to Devon. My blind dog is walking around here pacing, acting like she want to go outside. Anyway, take her outside real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I've already taken her out. So anyway, Billy talks to Devon, and Devon is like, no, Nate can stay and listen to this too. And he just brings it, my mother needs more representation with this company. She's had it for what, decade, and her name is not represented. And Devon says, I've never heard anything from Jill stating she wanted any kind of name change. Even when we merged the company and we were merging them together, she didn't want to change the name at all. So Devon says, Billy, I think this is what you want. No, like I said, this has nothing to do with me and everything to do with my mother. And Devon said, Abbott is one of Jill's many last names that she's had over the years. And he looked at Billy, he says, but it's only your last name. No, I assure you that this is what my mother wants. And you know what? I'll give you some time to no, he goes, so if we could, kind of talk about it to get this ball rolling. And so Devon says, no, not going to get nothing rolling until I talk to my sister Lily first. And he goes, well, let's go get Lily on the phone. And Devon says, no, I will talk to Lily privately when I get the chance to talk to Lily. And so Billy gets up, okay, well, don't take too long. And Devon just looked at him like, get on out of here, man. Right? So of course Billy goes to Chelsea, and Chelsea, oh, Connor, I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. I really feel like I should go. And I'm so hard. And then Billy, but you're doing the right thing. Taking the trained professionals. No, they're counselors, and they have a counselor on site. She goes, oh, they said now they're going to have Connor speak to the on-site psychologist there. Now? You've known your son has been having problems and struggling for a week. And the school who's telling you not to come is saying, you know what? We're going to try having the counselor speak to him. What's that? That should have been what, done day two? The psychologist, the school psychologist, right? So I was like, see, you know what? I don't agree. And I don't even know if she's even told Adam this latest development, because she's so busy telling Billy, because Billy is stroking her, you're doing the right thing, you got this. And she says she even had to call her psychologist and talk to her psychologist about this so that she can help her manage her emotions. Good thinking on Chelsea's part. But you need to take it a step further. Your son needs, no, he needs you guys. Maybe he needs a break from that school. Maybe, right? Maybe it was good for a couple of weeks or months, and then it ain't so good, right? So anyway, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But back to Devon. Devon told Nate, because Nate says, I don't know, Devon, what do you think? And Devon says, I think this is what Billy wants. I think Billy is trying to take some kind of little power play. And he is. Because ultimately, if Billy can get Jill does have, I wouldn't say majority, she's got 50%. So then Mamie's got a piece, and Devon has another piece. But Devon and Mamie can't overthrow Jill. And realistically, Jill can't outvote them either, which is why they're putting more people in play on the board so that Jill uh, will get, more representation. So anyway, that's it, everybody. There's nothing else to scream and shout about. Jordan finds Seth in the barn. Let's talk about how unlikely that is. I already said that, right? That she knows he was Nikki's sponsor. All that is anonymous. And she goes up to him and, oh, we got a friend in common. And he goes, how? And she goes, oh, well, back in the day, me and Nikki used to this, that, and the other. And um, what did she say? Something about, but you're friends with her. And he's like, well, no, I burnt my bridges. I was her sponsor. And then I fell off the wagon, as you could see, lost my own sobriety. So she cut all ties. And she goes, yeah, Nikki will do that, you know. But you should still reach out to her. He goes, no, she's trying to get her own self together. I really should not. Well, no, yeah, actually, yes, you should. And he goes, you never said how you knew me. And she says, oh, I still go in and out of um, alcohol AA meetings. And I heard you sharing at one of the meetings. And I knew you were talking about Nikki. No, you didn't. Because I can guarantee, see, he's drunk. He's not thinking. Even if he was sharing, he would never have said Nikki's name, ever. Right? And look at her. I mean, she looks actually kind of good there. But if you've seen her at one of your AA meetings, wouldn't you recognize her? Wouldn't you say, hey, you know what? I've seen you at some of the AA meetings. You never shared, but I've seen you there, right? You would notice her. But like I said, she bought him. She's obviously not too caring about sobriety because she sure did bring him a beer. And she's pretending to be drinking vodka, but that's water or club soda. Well, that's probably just water in there because she wants him to get drunk or more under the influence so she can influence him. So we already know where that's coming from. You ought to arrange for you and Nikki to meet, so you can really apologize more, face to face. That's what's needed. So of course, he's going to do it, and this is how Jordan is going to get to Nikki. So, and oh my goodness, I'm shaking my head with this. It's so predictable, and this time Jordan had better be killed, or next rating sweep period. I'm just not even gonna watch the show because they're gonna have to pull her out to come and do something else. It's time for this storyline to end and Nikki to gain her sobriety again. That's what it's time for. Seriously, folks. So anyway, let me go to comment corner. Comment corner. We got a couple comments. Thank you for the comments for Y&R, folks. Couple comments here. And Otherworldly says, I remember the many stories of Sheila and her unexpected appearance in the most unexpected places. She was a very good villain back in the day. I know, but you know what's interesting? Lauren still acts like Sheila's dead when Sheila's alive and well in LA, right? So Lauren should still be worried that she could come, under Sheila's crosshairs again. And Another Worldly says the girl wandering around the hospital is so strange that I anticipate she'll be in a Claire saves the day storyline. I know, huh? Otherworldly says Victor would not allow Nikki to be out of his reach, but I think that Nick and Victoria would talk about security at a good distance and he could go with her. Um, go where he has his offices. You mean take Lily, let Nikki go back to work? Just go. Maybe then they'll kill off Jordan and we'll get a quick unrealistic recovery for Nikki. And then, oh, Lashunta had a nice long comment here. Lashunta says, am I the only one, uh, probably who or that, believes Tucker is playing mind games? He is running Ashley crazy. He is doing this. I hate that because she needs Abby to believe her. See, Ashley played games with Tucker and he is vindictive and manipulative. No doubt he's doing this. He feels like he lost everything, so she will too. Tracy is usually cool, but I can't believe she's being manipulated. Diane has have several seats. Chelsea handled this wrong with Connor. I can't believe Adam is letting Chelsea make all the decisions. I thought Connor was better. Victor hated Jack for Hatred for Jack really irks me. Me too. Victor, have a seat. You allowed everything. Billy is not wrong for wanting the name change. Why Devon is so salty? Jill's got the majority. I think Jill only has 50%. Um, I remember Jill had 50, Victor had a huge chunk, and then Devon. I don't see a problem asking Nate the snake. Have a seat. Why talk to Lily? She works for Jill. I know that didn't make sense, did it? Lily is an employee of Jill. Miss Chancellor is gone. Why Devon think he's in control and want to shut Billy down? But they're cool with Mamie having control. Eileen play her part. Who's Eileen? Is Eileen the one that's playing Jordan? I'm over this storyline. I want to see it. I don't want to see it. He is so nonchalant. I can't stand Tucker. Maybe it's Eileen Ashley. I don't know. Audra is a snake. So she is so insecure about Ashley. It's pathetic. Victor doesn't care about anybody but Nikki. Vicky sees how it feels about Adam. I can't believe Victor blamed everyone but Jordan for Nikki's drinking. Jordan gave Jordan's gonna have to be stopped because she's crazy and she will not stop. Now, how Jordan knows Seth, I know that I told you that was just horrible writing, that coincidence. Lauren's doing a lot. Nikki sees right through Jack and Lauren. Jack is doing a lot too. Between Ashley, Nikki, and Kyle and Diane shaking my head. Why Victor solo down? Sally had a job. Victor pulled the rug out. He hasn't learned yet. Nick doesn't care. He's not with her no more. Cole gave several, you must mean have several seats. She didn't need a partner. Chloe gets on my nerves. And then Otherworldly says, you covered all the storylines and characters. You should get many replies. And then I am says, I'm so bored with all of the Young and the Restless storylines. Tucker should block Ashley's number. She needs therapy. What parent leaves a child in crisis? Otherworldly says, if you're referring to Connor in crisis, I agree. After Chelsea attempts to end it, she should know what having a trusted person within reach, literally. They'll be this will be the time Adam is perfectly fine to go rogue. Boy, go get your son. And don't even think about Billy and Chelsea hesitating uh, to get him. I know Adam should just go do it. Another Worley says, good idea. Have Tucker tell his pet snake he's blocking Ashley's number and do it on screen. Then let's see Ashley finally fall off the rails and go to the hospital for police orders and being held for evaluation. Well, thank you for your comments. For your comments and comment corner, everybody. I'll be back next week with another daily recap for the Young and the Restless.